I was born in a place called Cubbon Colliery, which is a small section of Blythe, which was filled by coal miners. Everyone worked on the coal mine. Now, once a month as a child, my mother and father used to say, we're going to your gran's. Now, my grandmother lived in Throckley, which was 2 bus rides away, which took 2 hours. However, I used to go to my grandmother's. Now, to explain something to you, my father was the eldest of 15. So when we got there, my aunts and uncles, most of them were there, and my gran had baked for them and got all the cakes and bread and everything. And I used to go into my gran's, but before I went to Throckley, I used to go and buy an ounce of Royal Stewart snuff, because that was my gran's favourite. And I used to take it and I said, yeah, gran, for you. And of course we were a cuddly family. And she used to cuddle us and she used to say, Jimmy, who was my grandfather, the Ben's here. And the thing is this, she used to take us up to my grandfather, who was blind, totally blind, because he had worked down the coal mine 70 years. He started at 10 and finished when he was 80. And he used to sit in this little cracket, which is a stool, and he used to run his hands down my face and say, oh, what a bonny Ben, oh, what a lovely lad you are. Give your granddad a cuddle. And I used to give him a cuddle. And he always wore his cap, and he always had his pipe in his mouth. But never mind, he was a lovely, lovely, kind old man. So anyway, my aunts and uncles would be in there, and my granny would say, the Ben's here, give him his pocket money. My Uncle George would put threepence on the table. She said, you're kidding. She said, you only see him once a month. So he put 6pence down. Then my Uncle Jim would come in. He's tight-fisted, so my Uncle Jim used to say, I'll give him 6pence. But by the time they all had finished, I had more money in my pocket than what my dad had for wages. Because at that moment in time, 1939, the miners were poorly paid. But anyway, I used to get the money off them, and it used to cost us 6pence for the snuff. So I used to take the 6pence out and put it in my pocket. With the rest of the money, I used to put it on the sideboard. Never told anybody, and nobody said anything, but after about 6 months, I went into my gran's, and she was giving us a cuddle, and she says, do you know, son, you're an angel. And I used to say, what do you mean, Gran? She says, you know something, every time you come, she says, I find money on that sideboard. And it's only when you come, she says, and you must be an angel. She says, and me and Jimmy, who was my granddad, me and Jimmy will have a treat. I said, do you? No, neither of them drank, so I haven't a clue what to spend the money on, but it was such a kindly family. And all my family were the same, my mother, my father, my 2 brothers, my 2 sisters. We're a family who were very, very close-knit, and we all helped each other wherever it was necessary. But I had a very, very happy childhood. I had a good life, and I keep saying to everybody, if I had my life to live again, I wouldn't change one thing, and I would keep it as it is. One of the good times that I really think about is I was in the Royal Navy, and the ship laid anchor on the 1st of 4th, and I said, I'm going home. It was only for 1 day. So I came home, and nobody knew, and I walked in the back door, and my dad says, how did the team come on? Because he supported Blythe Spartans. I said, it got before nothing. And my mother says, ask the Ben. And we both stood and cried, and had a good cuddle. And that's my life, full of love, full of affection, and full of everything which is good.